Hey there. I think today is day 30. I think. Alright, middle C position. Page 44. Jumping right into good morning to you. Why is it so difficult? It doesn't sound right, I guess. Alright, so this is clearly G. Hoorah, hoorah. So middle C, I think, is a line below. It's not that one. So what's this one? So get it. One step, or a second. Oh. Alright, so this last line is totally messing with me. Kind of weird that it's an incomplete measure at the beginning, but it's not a repeating song. Because when they introduced incomplete measures, so you have one beat on the first measure and two beats on the last measure. The way it worked is on the repeat, those two beats combined with that one beat to make a complete measure. But not the case here. This one doesn't move. And this one comes up one key, and this one comes up two. So in this song, both the ums do press the C, the middle C at some point. is that? Because it's not right. Okay. It's way too soon to be getting frustrated. And this slow song with no chords, all it is melodic intervals or harmonic intervals. I can't remember now the phrase already. But excuse me. Probably not ready to move on to the metronome, but we're moving on. As expected. We'll just make some stuff up. Why not? person rushing forward is not the right thing to do. Wow, come on now. It's really, it floors me. So I get all the notes correct, and I'm rushing a little bit without the metronome. As soon as I throw the metronome on, I can't get the notes correct. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. Very, very ugly. So there are 3 beats that are not held in time. If I understand what the fermata sign is, and it kind of makes sense, you know, when you're singing along. Well, maybe not on this song, but on the next song, which I want to get to today, even though we're well beyond halfway. So there you go, I'm going to call it good. I know that the metronome and the fermata note sign thing just really messes things up. So now we're on to eighth notes. Eighth notes are usually played in pairs. Count 1 and or 2 eighths. So when a piece contains eighth notes, counts 1 and or quarter for each quarter note, and 1 and or 2 eighths for each pair of eighth notes. So it'll be 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and hoorah. Except it's not 1 and, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and oops. I messed up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Except that's not how that works either, huh? 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 1 and 2 and 3. I run out of breath, but hoorah. So here's the other song, and I know I'm being silly trying to not say the title, but Happy Birthday to You. So it says Happy Birthday is exactly the same as Good Morning to You, except for the eighth notes. So it really shouldn't be that hard to do. Ha, he says. Of course, the problem is is with the timing. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Excuse me. So it's 3/4 times still. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Stop saying 4. 1 and 2. Okay. So use my foot here. 1 and that's way too fast. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. Of course, you got to play the correct notes. The exact same notes, and I still can't read it. I can't do it. Oops. It is the right note. So this is going to throw me off because it's going to be 2 notes per click when it's an 8th note. And I'm just like really holding the note way too long for the fermata note thing. stopped anyway because I always mess up there, so I always stop there. Hopefully this doesn't turn into one of those jingle bells where I'm on it for days at a time, which would be ridiculous since I'm so close right now. Something else. So this is not, well, I guess it is. So let me verbalize what just tripped me up right there. So I'm looking at the first measure on the third line, and so it's 3/4 time, so 3 beats. Well, since the right hand, the treble clef, is playing an 8th note, 2 8th notes, there are 4 notes on here, and so the clef is doing the G. So this and then you're joining that with this. So even though this isn't anything more than a 1/4 note, it's still going to ring as long as it takes me to press these 2 8th notes. So it's, oops, help if I could play the correct notes. So even though it's just destined to get that wrong every time, apparently. Because of the fermata thing, it's throwing me off. I guess I really can't blame that on the fermata thing because that is happening in the next measure. So I have no excuse there. But anyway, time is up for today. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you tomorrow.